Here is the new ConnectorMax multi-fiber source. Combined with the ConnectorMax Fiber Inspection Probe, this solution can validate the polarity type of multi-fiber cables, either type A, type B, or type C. It can also validate the continuity of each of the fiber within the multi-fiber cable to make sure that there's no break. And it will do the connector end face inspection to tell you if there's a defect or not on the connector end face. So on the ConnectorMax multi-fiber source, I simply need to turn it on by pressing this button. I also have a cable management reel that allows me to connect a cable like this that has two purposes. One, it's to protect the MPO connector on your unit. We know that MPO connectors are sensitive, so with this connector saver you have a longer longevity of your source. And it also serves to, by changing the cable, you can test multi-mode, single mode, UPC, APC, male with pins or female with no pins. The source comes in two models, one that covers MPO 12 and another model that covers MPO 12 and MPO 24. With the MPO 24 model, like the one I have here, it is possible to use a Y cable to give you two, for example, MPO 12 connector here. One could be with pins and the other without pins for flexibility of testing. To test a cable, you simply need to plug one end to the source and the other end to the fiber inspection probe. In the ConnectorMax application, you can specify if you want to validate the continuity and the polarity on top of the inspection. For polarity, I know that this cable is polarity type A, so I specified that I want it to fail if it finds that it's a different type than A. Then I can start my test with the same sequence I would use for connector inspection. So I take a first capture, then I move it to second position for my second capture when the screen tells me to. And then I move it to third and final position and take a last capture. The application has done the analysis of the results. It tells me here that I passed the test. Same thing on my screen. So I see all connectors were good for the connector end face and for the continuity. I also see that it found that the polarity type is A as expected. When I go in the results, I see all my connectors here are good. And also in the continuity section, I see that the light signal is continuous on all fiber. And on the polarity section, I see that the type A was found. As you can see, with a fast and simple test, you can validate the polarity, the continuity, and do the connector inspection of MPO cables using the ConnectorMax multi-fiber source combined with the ConnectorMax fiber inspection probe.